Every night he opened his eyes at exactly 3:17 a.m. No nightmare, no sound, just a strange feeling that something was wrong. His phone was dead. The familiar hum of the alarm didn't go off. The clock had frozen at 3:17 a.m. It was stuck, frozen in time. A message slowly appeared on the glass. "I'm the one waking you up." He had never truly been awake. The waking was a part of the nightmare, and the nightmare had never ended. Would you dare to find out what happens next? Want more terrifying tales? Check out our other stories and don't forget to subscribe. But let's delve deeper into this eerie tale. Imagine the scene. A dark bedroom, the kind where shadows seem to have a life of their own. The man, our protagonist, lies in bed, his face contorted in a mix of confusion and fear. Every night, without fail, his eyes snap open at precisely 3:17 a.m. It's not the result of a nightmare, nor is it due to any external noise. It's as if an invisible force compels him to wake at this ungodly hour. He reaches for his phone, hoping for some semblance of normalcy, but it's dead. The screen remains black, offering no comfort. The room is eerily silent, save for the occasional creak of the house settling. He feels a chill run down his spine, a sensation that something is terribly amiss. The shadows in the room seem to dance, mocking his unease. He turns his attention to the alarm clock on his bedside table. It's an old-fashioned clock, the kind with hands that tick away the seconds. But tonight, the familiar hum and tick-tock are absent. The clock's hands are frozen, stuck at 3:17 a.m. He taps it, shakes it, but it remains stubbornly still. Time, it seems, has come to a standstill in this room. The man sits up in bed, his heart pounding in his chest. He feels like he's trapped in a moment that refuses to pass. The clock's frozen face stares back at him, a silent reminder that something is very wrong. He can't shake the feeling that he's being watched, that there's an unseen presence in the room with him. Suddenly he notices the window. The glass is foggy, as if someone has been breathing on it. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, a message begins to appear. It's as if an invisible hand is writing on the glass. The words form one by one, sending a shiver down his spine. "I'm the one waking you up." He stares at the message, his mind racing. Who could be doing this? How is it even possible? The room feels colder, the shadows darker. He realizes with a sinking feeling that he has never truly been awake. Every night he thought he was waking up, but in reality he was still trapped in a nightmare. The waking was a part of the nightmare. It was a cruel trick, a loop that he couldn't escape. Each night he would wake up at 3:17 a.m. only to find himself still ensnared in the same terrifying dream. The realization hits him like a ton of bricks. The nightmare had never ended. It was an endless cycle of fear and confusion. He clutches his head, trying to make sense of it all. The room seems to close in on him, the walls pressing in. He feels like he's suffocating, trapped in a never-ending horror. The message on the glass taunts him, a constant reminder of his plight. He wonders if he'll ever escape this nightmare, or if he's doomed to relive it forever. The nightmare continues, each night blending into the next. He loses track of time, unsure of how long he's been trapped in this hellish loop. The fear is relentless, gnawing at his sanity. He feels like he's losing his mind, unable to distinguish between reality and the nightmare. The line between the two blurs, leaving him in a state of perpetual terror. One night, driven by desperation, he decides to confront the source of his torment. He gets out of bed and walks to the door. The hallway beyond is shrouded in darkness, an impenetrable void. He hesitates, fear gripping his heart, but he knows he has to face whatever lies beyond. He takes a deep breath and steps into the darkness, determined to find out what happens next. Want more terrifying tales? Check out our other stories and don't forget to subscribe. Dive into the unknown if you dare, and uncover the secrets that lie in the shadows. The night is full of mysteries, and the next story might just be your own, your